to a mini Hatha flow practice. Let's get started. Take a seat, close your eyes. Let's take a brief moment here to ground into your practice before we start to move and breathe. Bring your hands to the heart center, just feeling the root of the earth supporting you. Let the eyes slowly open. Inhale, roll your chest back up and your arms back. Seated cow. Exhale, round your spine. Seated cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good. From there, take your left hand down to the left. Reach your right arm up and over to the left as well. Stretching out the right side of your waist. Come back up and then switch sides. Inhale, center. Take your hands on your knees and we'll just take a few circles going right to left. Back up. Going left to the right. And up. One more. Good. And then from there, coming to your hands and your knees, taking a few rounds of cat and cow. Flip your fingers towards your knees and your wrists to face the front of the mat. And then inhale, lift your hips back, chest forward. Exhale, round and pull back and in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing the hands one at a time. Take the tops of the hands down with the palms facing toward you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shaking off those wrists. Tuck your toes underneath you. Sit your bum to your heels for toe squat. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. Come to the tops of your toes. Walk your hands back behind on fingertips as you press down to the tops of the feet. Lift your shins and knees off the ground for a brief ankle stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And slowly coming back down to your shins. Place your hands in front of you, tuck your toes, lift your hips back to downward facing dog. Stretching out through the legs in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. From there, bend your knees and walk your feet to your hands and fold over your legs. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Take your hands on your blocks and inhale and lengthen your chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll the spine up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step back to plank pose. Inhale, come on forward, and exhale, lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog, child's pose or tabletop. Inhale, bend your knees, walk your feet to your hands for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll the spine all the way up, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sit into chair pose, inhale, sweep the arms forward, hips back and down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Lower down halfway or all the way. Pull your ribs, sternum back, forward into cobra, up dog. Roll over the feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot to your right thumb, turn the left toes out as you inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, place the palms down, step back, cycle through, half vinyasa flow, lower down. Inhale, up dog, down dog, exhale. Reach your left leg back. Step the left foot to the left thumb, turn the right toes out. Inhale, reach your arms up into your warrior one, left side. Exhale, place the palms down, step your left foot back to plank pose, come forward and lower down half or all the way. Inhale into your cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend both knees. Step your feet to your hands, fold over your legs. Sit back into your chair pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, find a bit of a back bend. And then we come all the way down, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms back, step back, downward facing dog, and pause here. Inhale, reach your right leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your palms, turn the left toes out nice and wide for warrior two. Reach the arms up, sit into your right thigh. Push away through your left foot as you sit more to the base of your right thigh and leg. And then turn your palms up, reaching the right arm up towards the ceiling for one breath. Exhale, come forward, bring your right arm inside of your leg or hand inside of the foot for side angle position. Exhale, place your palms down, hands on either side of the right foot, turn the left toes forward, step back to downward facing dog. You can stay static, or you can come forward, inhale. This time lower down to your knees, chest and chin, Ashtangasana. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose for a breath. Coming forward to tabletop, lift your hips back, downward dog. Inhale, reach your left leg back. Step your left foot forward, turn your right toes out, coming into warrior two, second side. Push away through your right foot, keep your shoulders engaged towards each other, and let your fingers extend out in all directions. Turn your palms up, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come on up. Place the palms down, step back, downward facing dog. You can stay here, or inhale, come forward. Lower your knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, child's pose and pause. Come forward to your hands and your knees, tuck your toes, back to downward facing dog. From there, inhale, reach your right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot to your right thumb, turn your left toes out, more like warrior one. Take your hands on your blocks, and then fold over your legs into pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Push back through your left foot, and bend a little bit more to your right knee and thigh. Squeeze your legs towards each other as you push your feet away at the same time, and then continue lengthening out through the crown of your head, and back through your tailbone. One more breath here. Good. From there, slowly start to step your left foot to your right foot, blocks and come forward. Sit back in the chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, come on up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, sit back, Utkatasana. Folding forward, set back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, turning the feet out for that warrior one position. Take your blocks on the hands. Adjust your width and length of your stance accordingly for pyramid posture on the left side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen your sternum forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward and fold. Place your hands behind your back. You're reaching the arms back behind you as you fold your chest towards your thighs. Release your hands down in front of your feet. Take your peace fingers around your big toes, thumbs beneath your peace fingers as you bring your elbows a bit wider. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll yourself up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach the arms out wide and overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Fantastic. From there, go ahead and bring your weight into your left foot. Take your right foot inside of your left ankle or calf for tree pose. Vrikshasana. Press down actively through the big toe, baby toe, and circle of the left foot at the heel. You can bring the arms out to cactus height. You can take your hands behind your heads. Maybe lean your head back into your hands and lift out and up into the ceiling for a little back bend. Release your right leg down, release your arms down. Switching sides, shift your weight to your right foot, take your left foot inside of your right ankle or calf, and take your palms to heart center for tree position, Vrikshasana. Bring the arms up if you like, or keep them up by your sides. Or, once again, taking the opposite hand over and under each other, finding that option for a standing tree back bend, leaning your head back and lifting up in all directions. And slowly release. Shaking it out. From there, cross your right leg over your left leg, reach your arms up, sit back into your imaginary chair, and take your right arm under your left arm, hands on shoulders, right hand on top of the left hand and wrist, or take your right fingers inside of your left palm for eagle position. Hug everything in. Maybe start to round your spine as you nest your eagle. Inhale, come on up. Release the posture. Good. And from there, cross your left leg over your right leg. Keeping the feet on the ground, reach your arms up. Take your left arm under your right arm, sitting back into your seat. Finding eagle on the left side. Come on up. Release. Shaking out the legs. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Or something like that. Reach your arms forward. Take your hands on your hips. Exhale, tip your hips forward. Hips back, pelvis forward. Nice. And then take your hands down on the ground. Wide-legged forward fold with your chest parallel to the floor, keeping yourself pushing through the feet out and hugging in, pulling in through the legs and inner thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Hold for the exhale. And now bow the chest all the way down, folding all the way forward. Take your right hand centered slightly forward, bend into your knees as you take your left arm to the left and up to the ceiling. Release your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, release your right hand down. Good. Take your peace fingers around your big toes, finding the Padangusthasana. Inhale, lift your chest forward. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold down. Release your hands from your feet, walk your feet in, neutralizing. Turn yourself so you face towards the front long edge of the mat, and then place your palms down and step back to downward facing dog. to your hands and your knees and find child's pose with your knees wide, softening the forehead to the mat. Come up to your hands and your knees, cross your ankles, and roll into your seat behind you. If you have a chip foam block, you can sit up on top of it now. We'll take our legs up in front of us long. Take a slight bend in the knees. Spread your toes a bit wider as you reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, tip your pelvis forward and rest yourself, rounding your spine. You can catch your hands behind your calves if you like, slightly pushing the calves forward to traction the spine a bit more, folded forward. Place your palms down as you slowly roll yourself up. Sliding off the block now, place your feet down on the ground. Bring your arms forward as you inhale. Exhale, leaning back, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. And take your right foot over your left thigh, outer edge of the right foot on top for thread the needle. Breathe in and out. Lower the left foot down, and then let your legs fall over to the left as you find a twist. You can take your left hand on your right thigh and knee, and let your right arm be in a cactus shape as you let your head turn to the right. Inhale, center, hug it all in. And then take your left foot to your right thigh, outer edge again, thread the needle for about 5 breaths on the left side. Lower your right foot down and let your legs fall over to the right. Finding the second side of your twist. You can take your right hand on your left thigh above the knee just to encourage a little bit of a deeper rotation. Keeping your left arm out to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Hug your knees in. And then releasing into Shavasana. We have the ability to tune into our breath and our body, to experience different tempo and cadence in how fast or how slow we move in and out of different shapes and out of different expressions of who we are. We learn so much about how we react and how we respond to shift, to change, to transition. Take a full inhale and sigh it out. Begin to bend the knees, placing your feet down to the floor. Rolling over to your left side and catching your head in your left arm. Press down with a nice amount of effort to come up to your seat. If you have a block available, sitting on that block. And finding a comfortable seat, bringing the hands to the heart center. Honoring the vast depth of this practice. See the sound of an Om. Inhale. Thank you so much